Good morning, everyone. In today's class of business studies, I will discuss the continuing topic of management, the 14 principles of management given by Henry Fayol. Till today, I have discussed 7 principles out of 14 principles. Today, I will discuss 8th one principle of management by Henry Fayol. The name of 8th principle is centralization and decentralization. As its name suggests, centralization means center place, means at a middle place. Decentralization means not a central place. So here centralization means power in one hand. Just remember it, centralization means power in one hand, and decentralization means power in many hands. It means when top management holds the whole authority and power of an organization, then it's called centralization technique. When top management divides the whole authority and power to other levels also, as I discussed, there are 3 levels: top level, middle level, lower level. So if power is distributed equally among all the levels, top, middle and lower, then it will be called decentralization. It is very important principle to learn. It can be helpful in your case study also. So just remember, centralization means power in one hand, decentralization means power in one hand. Simply, power in one hand means the top management is holding all the power, means power in one hand. Decentralization means power is equally and evenly divided into top, middle, lower. So power is in multiple hands or many hands. So here it is same written. Centralization refers to centralization of authority or power in few hands at top level. Decentralization means evenly or equal distribution of power at every level. Yes, top level, middle level and lower level. According to Fayol, a company must not be completely centralized or completely decentralized. Yes, according to your author Henry Fayol, he says a company must not be completely centralized or completely decentralized, but there must be combination of both depending upon the nature and size of organization. So according to Henry Fayol, a small organization can be well organized and managed with centralized technique. Yes, if your company is very small, your firm is small, there are only 4 to 5 people, 10 people maximum, then only centralization is enough. But if your organization or company is very large, it is expanded in many areas, it has branches in other cities, many cities also, so centralization is not possible there. You will definitely have to divide the work into different levels and different departments. So yes, decentralization will helpful in big organization. So small organization can be well organized and managed with centralized technique, but in large organization there is need for decentralization. Secondly, if employees are efficient and competent, then they can be trusted by having decentralization. Yes, if your employees are good, they are working their own, they are motivated totally, so decentralization is enough, because they are they will do themselves. But if employees are not fully developed and less in number, but employees are very less and they are not fully trained and developed, so you will have to keep power with you. So in that case, there must be centralization of authority. Fayol advised not to have complete centralization or complete decentralization, but a combination of both. Example: panchayat in our country have been given more power to decide and spend funds granted to them by the government for welfare of villagers. This is decentralization at national level. Yes, here is the example of money given by government to panchayat in village in our country. So they are expending or spending funds for the welfare of villagers. So yes, government is not doing them itself. Government is giving money to panchayat. So this is the example of decentralization. It means top level is giving power to middle level. If top management or government keeps power and money with itself, then it will be the example of centralization. But it is dividing the authority into panchayat or village, then it is the example of decentralization of authority. Okay, it is an important principle. You must just learn this. Simple, it means power in one hand, centralization; power in many hand, decentralization. So it depends on size of organization. If small organization is there, then centralization is fine. But for large organization, top management itself is not able to control everywhere, so in that case decentralization is good technique. Thank you.